Welcome back. In this section, we will focus on the attendance and the attendance applications on Qandle. Like we discussed in a previous session, when you click on any of the regularize button on the overview section, this will take you to the attendance screen. So this is what the attendance screen looks like. We are referring to the whole month of July here. So what is amazing about Qandle is it shows you the average working hours that you have. It also captures your behavior of coming to work. So the average in time and the average out time can be seen here. The second tab talks about all the regularization requests that you may have received or that you have put it across to your manager during this time. The shift details will help you understand the shift allotted to you. So this is a general shift 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. and that's Monday to Friday, and for Saturdays it's 10 to 4. The policy details gives your information about your entire shift and what is expected from you. It also explains the late coming policy, the leave deduction policy, and the early going policy. So we request you to go through your policy details, and if there is anything, you can always connect back to us. Now, what we will do from here is help you understand how do you raise particular request. So let's say for the 31st of July, it marks as absent. Maybe you can apply for a leave or you can apply for a regularization. Now, when you click on regularization, it gives you options. So either you are on outdoor duty the whole day, so you went for a client location, or you were at a different branch and you want to mark an OD. So in this case, I could choose an outdoor duty and I can do next. Now the moment I do next, it takes me back to the same page like we had seen in our last video, and it can just simply apply this, and you could do 7 p.m. Make your comments, visited, let's say the branch office in, let's say, Nasik, or maybe Baroda, whichever location you've been into, or if you've been to a client location, then you can fill the details here. You can notify again to fellow colleagues as well for whosoever work you may have gone. You can just put it across here and do a, so comment of course is required, and then you do a submit. So the moment you do submit, it goes to your approving manager, and once upon their approval, you would be able to see this as a present today. What is interesting on the attendance screen here is if there is no clock in or no clock out, Qandle gives you an option of applying a leave directly on the system. So I could just go and click and apply leave from here, and it will take me to a leave page where I could just type the leave that I've taken. So I could do either an earned leave or I can do a comp off, fill the details, comment, maybe sick leave, notify to fellow colleague, and if there is a doctor's certificate for anything beyond 3 days, upload the documents and submit it. So you'll see a submit button at the end here. This also shows you the calendar while you're taking a leave in terms of helping you understand the days that you want to take a leave for. Now, once you have your attendance, which is mapped to your locations, in this case, I'll take you to the next month for the month of August, where now this employee is mapped on a location. So the moment you put the location here, it will show you where the attendance was mapped. So log in, log out at a particular location. So the branches that you've been mapped at will show up when you do the in time and out time. For our employees who are at a client location or on field visit, you will have this option when you clock in, the particular location will be captured, and that will be the location that will be showing on the system to you as well as your reporting manager. So this is how the whole calendar or the attendance management works here. Um, Again, remember, you still have your 3 days to apply for any kind of attendance regularization or grace period. What we want to explain you a little difference here between your previous HRMS and Qandle is, in your previous HRMS, you had this three automated ARs or grays that were applied. For example, if my particular shift is 10 o'clock and if I have a grace of 15 minutes, anything after 15 minutes I come late, it becomes late, but on the system it will show late check-in. So this was your previous HRMS where you had three automated late in, early out. With Qandle, what you need to take care is you have three grace period for your automated one and three AR, which means in Qandle you have six applications that you can raise and all six are manual. To make it simple, in your HRMS you had three automated and three manual. In Qandle you have all six manual. So if you come into your to office, let's say about 10 minutes or 15 minutes late, you can click on the grace period option. For example, in this case, I could just use a grace period. I do next. I could do an in time and out time. So I'll do the in time and I'll do the out time. And I will comment using grace period from the system. Please note, Qandle gives you an option of changing both the times. So if you're using the grace period and let's say you logged out at let's say 7:10, our request would be don't change this timing. And if this was your in time, let's say you logged in at 10:23, you could just simply go there and make this as 10 a.m. Once approved, this will be a new time in the system. So if you confuse of your grace period and you mark your grace from let's say 10 to 10:30 and you put this in the system and if this gets approved, your attendance for that particular day will show only half an hour. In this case also, you will be straight away a leave without pay for that day, or you will have to compensate from your earned leave. So please be a little more careful while applying for your grace period as well as your AR. Qandle does not give any automated grace periods. Hence, there is three extra grace periods which is available to you apart from the three AR that you have for usage. But please note, anything that you apply, whether it is a grace period, whether it is an attendance regularization, over an outdoor duty, you have to apply that within 3 days. So just a quick recap on the attendance part. This shows your average working hours, the average in time and the average out time that you have. The timing for every day will be shown here. Wherever you are late, like in this case 10:32, obviously beyond the grace period, you can regularize this. I could use this as a, let's say I want to do an attendance regularization because I may have consumed my 3 grace period already. So in this case, what I would do is do this, and I could do this because this is a Saturday, so obviously 4 o'clock is fine. So I will not change the 4:10. I'll keep it the way it is, and I'll reason AR came late to work. Please note your comments are essential to apply, because then your manager, when they're approving it, they would need to know the reason of why you're using this grace period, and this helps them understand there is a reason for late coming, maybe traffic, maybe weather issues or anything else, and then it can be considered. So hope you have enjoyed this session on attendance part. Again, we request you to play around with this a little bit, read through the shift details, read through the policy details, and if there is any questions, you can always write to us at hrsupport@choiceindia.com. Thank you very much.